She merely raised her hand slightly. The leaves on the ground instantly began to swirl in the air. The once soft bamboo leaves transformed into sharp blades in an instant. They sliced through the enemy, leaving no trace behind. From that moment onward, she would become the strongest empress to unite the entire realm. However, her actions aroused the displeasure of the heavens. A bolt of lightning struck the woman's body in an instant. When she awoke once more, she found herself in an unfamiliar place. A man was slowly approaching her. Just as he was about to kiss her, the woman kicked him away with a single kick. Immediately, a group of people burst into her room. She shouted at them, demanding to know what they were doing. It was clear. This was all her husband's trap. The woman quickly pieced together the original owner's memories. She then ordered him to get out and kneel down, her face expressionless. The man thought the princess was punishing him for his offense. He prepared to go out and kneel, but the princess said it wasn't him. It was the husband who had just burst in. Everyone thought their ears were deceiving them. As everyone knew, the princess loved her husband deeply. To win his favor, the princess had even humbled herself. Little did she know, her husband was a man loyal to the sixth princess and the third prince. He had agreed to marry the princess, only to use her power to help the third prince ascend the throne. Over the years, even when he insulted the princess freely, the princess remained loyal to him. But the princess was no longer the naive fool she once was. The ignorant man arrogantly demanded she repeat herself. The princess slapped him across the face. She ordered him to get out and kneel, but the husband refused to give up. He accused the princess of being unfaithful. The princess had no interest in arguing with him. She immediately ordered her servants to drag him out and flog him 30 times. The husband still refused to accept reality. He continued to shout and scream. The princess ordered her men to stuff a cloth into his mouth. They added another 20 lashes. Finally, the noise outside died down. She then turned her attention to the black-clad youth standing beside her. The youth was the princess's bodyguard. Even if the princess ordered him to die, he would carry out her orders without hesitation. He was the most loyal person to the princess. The bodyguard knew he had made a grave mistake. He was certain he would be punished, but the princess ordered him to remove his mask. He did not understand her meaning, yet he dared not disobey her command. When the mask was removed, the princess couldn't help but utter a sigh of admiration. He was indeed very handsome. She pulled the bodyguard close to her. Using a special method, she helped him neutralize the poison. The bodyguard was overwhelmed with joy, but the princess remained calm. She issued another order. Effective immediately, her husband's privileges in the princess's mansion were revoked. Even the personal maids found it hard to believe. Seeing that her husband had not only been beaten, but also had his privileges revoked, they had no idea. At that moment, the princess was the former empress of the 9 states. She had made up her mind to seize the throne. The sixth princess heard that her attendant had been severely injured. She hurried over to express her concern. She even brought the phoenix hairpin bestowed by the Empress Dowager to summon a doctor to treat his injuries. Not only did this win over the hearts of the people, but it also provided evidence to accuse the princess. However,